Guys, we're back and we're so fired up. It is episode perfect.
Is it 6, 7? It's not 5.
We have a new office that we just got.
We did.
Finally got built. It's been under construction for a while.
Finished it right before we go on our international tour.
Yeah. And obviously we had a lot of funding from...
The Bank of America.
Yeah. Multi-million?
Probably $1 billion.
$1 billion facility that we had built.
That we had built.
For our studio.
Yes. This wood behind you was hand-shaven.
So yeah, if you happen to pass by our studio, where are we located?
Downtown Columbus.
Where are we located? Hollywood Hills, California, right?
Hollywood Hills, I don't really want to live in California.
Do
we have to live in California?
Manhattan, New York.
I'm okay with that. Manhattan, New York.
Question for the day is if you were doing quite well financially and I was down
Unlike
bad broke.
you.
Right. Correct. And I was down bad broke and I said, hey,
like now.
Like now.
Okay.
And I said, I need to have some money to pay some bills, like yada yada. I need something.
Okay.
I need 10,000.
Yeah.
And you were to give me 10,000.
Okay.
And then 10 years down the line, you were to have some unfortunate luck and I was to be making a lot of money.
Okay.
And then you were to come to me, Isaac, like, I'm struggling, like, I could need some money with bills. Mm-hmm. Can I have 10,000? And I say, I've only got 5, but you can have 5. Would you be annoyed about that?
Yeah. Were you in the same financial success that I was at that time?
Yes.
Then yes, I would be annoyed.
So you would be given with the idea of receiving later down the line.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but if I knew that you were as financially stable as I was at that time, 10 years ago, a decade prior, and now you're jipping me $5,000 when I did it for you a decade prior.
So then it would be in terms of, well, I did it for you, so you should do it for me.
Maybe.
Curious.
Well, what about you?
I mean, I would give you the 10 grand if I had it, yes. But to be annoyed after someone gives you 5 grand is quite tough.
That is true.
Sorry, that's the construction workers above us. They're currently installing a movie theater. So we're having a movie theater built. That's all the noise that you can hear. We'll speak to management.
Talk to my people.
Talk to your people.
What do you think the most difficult sport is skill-wise?
That's a great question. And it would all depend on what is ground zero?
What do you mean?
What gifts have you been given athletically to deem a sport tough skill-wise?
I have been gifted no athletic ability.
But I'm saying the hypothetical example that we've been given in this scenario.
Can't you look at it, like from my point of view, as a non-athletic person?
Well, I would say that would make a sport like gymnastics an extremely difficult sport for you to have the skill to compete in.
Yeah. But I guess my question is, for the average human...
I want to say sumo wrestling.
I would not have said that.
But that's also not really skill.
Right.
Well, if we have any sumo wrestlers that watch our podcast,
of course, it's
which
skillful.
Out of the 7 million people that do watch, there's bound to be a couple.
I think a couple. I think there's a sub-base fan group
of sumo wrestlers.
Yes.
So apologies to you guys. There is skill involved, yes. But no matter how skilled you were, as a normal human, you would be unable to participate in sumo wrestling. Agree.
Agreed. But that's what I'm saying.
Skill. A lot of people say the toughest thing to do in sport is hit a fastball in baseball.
I would definitely say baseball is up there on toughness, ability. Tennis, that might be an unpopular opinion, but I think tennis is definitely up there. You get out there with Rafael Nadal, like that man's smacking a tennis ball 100 miles an hour across the court.
It's true. It's true.
Like, I mean, I drive fast, but not that fast.
Well,
that's fast.
Hypothetically, you don't drive that fast.
Well, no, for real. That's just too fast for me.
Too much dip for your chip.
Very much so. What do you mean?
So if you play baseball and you have a 300 batting average, you're in the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
And a 300 average is you hit the ball 30% of the time.
Yeah.
It's a testament to the skill level required in that sport, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think you have an innate skill for that not many other people may have?
I have a very good palate.
Very good palate. And how do you think you could monetize that palate?
Could be a food critic.
Ooh, why not?
I mean, look at me. I can definitely appreciate food, but then that's a lot of work.
Yeah, when we go out to eat, you do enjoy your food, but you don't ever talk.
Right? Because I'm enjoying it.
It's true. Last episode, we had a conversation towards the end. Within a friendship group, everyone has the person that takes pictures. Everyone also has the person that likes pictures taken of them. Because at the end of any group trip, we go somewhere and I'm like, hey, Drew, I've got this really cool picture of you. Yada, yada, yada. I'll send it to you. And then we look back and I have 0 pictures of myself.
I do a very poor job of documenting life via pictures.
Right.
You just enjoy seeing the documentation.
I like to capture moments.
There you go.
Um,
I just remember them all.
At the end of every trip or whatever cadence you guys decide, you can say to me, hey, Isaac, can you send me this photo that you took earlier? And I'll be like, well, what have you got to trade it? So you would have to send me in return a photo that I wanted. That might be 3 photos that are not as good, and we'll send it back. But there has to be an even trade, which means in order for you to have the pictures you want at the end of the trip of documentation, you have to go out of your way to take pictures of me to bargain.
I think that would be a decent idea.
People watching may have a similar experience of you take really good photos of your friend, but you never get good photos in return.
I think that's pretty solid.
Well, there you go. That's what I wanted to bring up at the end of the thing.
I'm glad you did.
Question of curiosity. If you have $10, used to be 5, now 10, inflation, we're on the road, driving, pulling to a gas station. We stop. What do you buy?
Well, what gas station?
Speedway.
Do they have one of the cool pop machines?
Oh, yeah, they do. Speedy Freeze.
No, that's not what I was referencing. Like one of those pop machines that you'd see like at a Wendy's that you could get like whatever.
Freestyles.
Yeah.
That's
Do
what
they
they call
have that? Does
I don't
Speedway
believe they do. Which gas station does have that?
Get Go. I'd like a Diet Cherry Vanilla Coke.
Ooh, cherry vanilla is fantastic.
Diet Cherry Vanilla Fountain Pop. Because you know what? The fountain tastes different than the bottle.
It does.
Just like, in my opinion, when enjoyed responsibly, a draft beer is better than a canned beer. In my opinion, sometimes. If it's kept at the right temperature, that's important. I don't like warm beer. Getting back to the gas station, as I would not be buying an alcoholic beverage for the road, obviously. Drink responsibly.
Which is the law in Manhattan.
It is. In a
Where we
quick
live.
side note,
Where we
though,
live.
in some states,
Downtown.
in some
Skyscraper.
states, can you stop? In some states,
Penthouse.
you can, if you're the passenger in a car, drink as long as the driver's not drinking.
Yeah, in England you can.
No way.
Yeah.
You
There's
can't
no
in Ohio.
there's
You
no
can in
open
Kentucky.
containers. There's no like you can just drink in the
Whoa.
street. Yeah.
There's no. You could just like drink in the street, like in a
100%.
non-Dora area.
Yeah, so anyone that's watching, English people may be interested in this. In America, you're not allowed to have open containers in the street, right?
Correct, unless it's a designated outdoor Dora, D-O-R. I don't know how to spell.
Designated outdoor refreshment area.
Is it refreshment? I don't like that. I knew it was designated outdoor.
Anywho, doors are specifically designed as the only places in America that you can walk around with an open alcoholic beverage outside.
Correct. If you have an open beer can or wine, if you're bougie, on the normal sidewalk, you can get a ticket. Furthermore, aforementioned.
Furthermore, great word. Aforementioned,
you.
also great. Spell both of them real quick just so
you.
you're allowed to use them.
See, you edited it out.
Go ahead, carry on. Quick snip.
Quick snap.
Circumference.
That's right.
Circumference?
Circumvent.
Circumference.
Circumvent. I'm going to circumvent you. So I'm going to do a Diet Cherry Vanilla Fountain Pop. I feel like when I'm on the road, I need something salty. I don't know why.
Interesting.
Like maybe sunflower seeds.
Ooh.
I like sunflower seeds. Maybe.
Side note, before you finish, use this time to think. Sunflower seeds are not really a thing in England. We don't eat them how you eat them. And I discovered them when I first came to the States. Really impressed by the concept. Very difficult.
What do you mean?
A lot of
Impressed by the
work.
concept. It's a seed that we just coat in sodium, basically.
Sounds like a concept. And I enjoy it.
I don't understand how you don't have that.
I mean, we do have sunflower seeds, but we don't usually eat them with the shells on. And they're more of like something you sprinkle over some yogurt. As like
Yogurt?
Yes.
I put sunflower seeds on my
Salad here.
salad. That's
Salad.
how we say it.
Right.
Salad, here in Manhattan.
But yeah, so it's a really cool concept. I like it. However, it is quite difficult, intricate, and it's definitely a skill to be able to consume the sunflower seeds without eating the shell, do the whole oral thing. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot to learn, and it was a good journey. So yeah, sunflower seeds. Back to what you were saying.
So diet, cherry vanilla, fountain pop, sunflower seeds, and after that, depending how big of a fountain pop and or a bag of sunflower seeds I've got, I'm working with like $3 to $4 left maybe.
What flavor sunflower seeds did you get?
Regular.
That is ratchet.
You know, some of the bougier gas stations you go to, like what's the
Sheets.
like the sheets, like I don't know. Sometimes you just get on the road and I like just crave some melon.
That is terrible. So you walked out of there for $10 with a Diet Coke, sunflower seeds, and a fruit cup.
Cherry vanilla Diet Coke, but yeah.
Look down that lens and read your order that you got for $10. Say, my name's Drew Moyer, and for
My
$10...
name's Drew Moyer, and for $10, I bought a cherry vanilla diet fountain pop, a bag of regular David's sunflower seeds, and finally a cup of melon. Now, the type of melon is very specific. Cantaloupe.
So safe to say that is a horrific $10
Tell me something
experience.
better.
So this is what we do. We roll up to the gas station, kick it down like, what's the movie where they walk in the... What's the movie with the police? Oh,
There are a lot of cop movies.
There are. 21 Jump Street? Do they kick down the door in 21 Jump Street and what? Yes. When they go to the prom at the end, they get out of the limo, doves flying everywhere. We walk in the speedway, me and you. $20, 10 each. You go off and do your own thing. Don't want to be associated with you. Horrific order. I go in, I grab Fanta. Fanta is always 2 for $4, I want to say. A pineapple one, and I get a blue Fanta. Those two. Don't talk about it. You walked out there with a fruit cup.
Orange Fanta is the only Fanta that you should be buying.
You bought a fruit cup from Speedway. I don't want to hear it.
Who on God's green earth drinks a, what did you say, a pineapple Fanta?
Fanta. 2 of them. $4. Don't ask me about it. And then I go over to the candy bars. I buy 1 candy bar, 1 bag of sweets. I get...
You can't just say candy bar. There's like maybe a million.
I'm gonna get
And
there.
what's a bag of sweets? What is a bag of sweets?
I think recently I think it might be the new year, but you've stopped letting me land.
Yeah.
When I'm doing... I always let you land. Can you let me land?
Fine.
2 candies. I buy a Snickers white. And then I get a bag of Sour Patch Kids. I roll over to the... That probably runs me about $2.50. $6.50 now. Now I've got 2 candy bars.
Wait. What's a white Snickers?
Excuse me?
Didn't you say a white Snickers?
I said word for word, a white Snickers. Where's the confusion?
I didn't know there was such a thing.
That's probably because you spend your time in the fruit cup aisle.
I've only seen a chocolate Snickers. What is a white Snickers?
What different colors of chocolate are there?
Well, dark chocolate, white chocolate.
So join the dots.
Well, I did not know Snickers made a white Snickers.
Until
Right now.
there you go. 2 candy bars, 2 sodas, and I'm $6.50 deep.
$6.50.
I'm in a great economic state. And then I proceed over
Unlike
to the chips.
real life.
And then I proceed over to the chips. There's one type of pretzel, and it's like a flattened pretzel, and it's more like a chip. What's it called?
Oh, it's a blue bag.
Blue, red, and yellow, the bags. Different flavors. But
Different flavors,
The main
yes.
one's blue.
Yep.
What's it called?
Pretzels.
Sponsor us. Then we'll name you. But that bag, I'll get one of those.
I do like
those
that.
are very good. Well, you have eaten fruit, so you stay out of it. Cantaloupe boy. And then I've got my pretzels.
You melon head.
And then, out of respect for the other person in the car, which you didn't consider whatsoever, your breath's on fire. I'm buying a pack of gum.
I already have gum. So
You didn't.
Been there, done that. Check mark.
You went in there with an empty clip.
I
You
stay
got
strapped.
nothing.
I stay strapped. I have gum on me always.
Peppermint or spearmint?
Is there a difference?
Absolutely.
Is it really?
Blue pack or green pack?
Oh, blue.
Lost your whole entire existence. Try something new. Experience something in life.
I'm
once.
glad that's what you have to say.
Yeah. Happy to offer some advice.
Great, thanks. I'll keep what you have to say about my life
Right.
in my back pocket.
Appreciate it. Just
Where
in
it
case you need
belongs.
it. For a rainy day. Then we're hitting the road. Now,
Well, not with Isley. You don't want to ride with Isley. He was driving a rental car the other day. Holy moly.
there was no risk to human life. There was no laws broken. The vehicle's
Wrong
health.
and also wrong. My life was 100% danger, first of all. And last time I checked, it was human. I am human. Laws were broken. You were over the speed limit, which is a law.
Did you see the vehicle? There was no chance that made
I
a single
saw the vehicle.
I could be foot to the ground and it wouldn't break a law in a school zone. That thing was horrific. My rental car was significantly downgraded from the car that I had in the shop. The guy behind me didn't want to stop, smoked my car. That's why it's in the shop. Not my fault. I'm a victim. Have some respect for me. So then when I go to the rental car shop and say, hey, I need a rental because I got absolutely smoked, you should have enough respect to at least give me a vehicle if I'm paying good hard money for my insurance, which, as you know, I don't have much
money.
So if I'm using it to pay for insurance, you should at least give me an equivalent of the vehicle that I'm driving. Instead, you put me in a Fisher-Price car, and I'm driving on the highway trying to do my regular commute.
Wasn't it a Toyota?
Barely.
What do you mean, barely? I have a topic that's going to wrap us up well.
Go ahead.
What foods do you reheat or eat cold?
Oh, great question.
Thank
One
you.
thing that is absolutely unacceptable to reheat. If you do, even though we have 3, maybe 4 subscribers, if all 4 of you do this, please unsubscribe. We'll be fine with 0. Fries.
Don't reheat them?
Absolutely not.
Have you heard of this new invention called the air fryer?
Reheating or refrying?
Well,
Right.
it's reheating.
No, it's not. Reheating
There's no
is the
oil.
microwave.
No. What
don't
does
reheat
an
anything.
air fryer do?
Fry
it
things.
gets heat. No,
Fries
it's
things.
air.
Anywho,
Oh,
fries are unacceptable.
fries you put in the air fryer and they're actually good.
In the air fryer, okay, but we're not classing air frying as reheating.
I do. I
Well-
put everything in the air fryer. I don't use my microwave. I use the air fryer.
Guess where I'll put that idea? In my back pocket.
You took that from me. That's not very nice. Reheating your fries in the microwave should be illegal.
That's the end of the video podcast episode. Outro. Go ahead, Drew. Hit him with it.
Hit them with it. We know we can't do outros.
This is the day that you do the outro.
How many of this I haven't watched? Do you edit this part out?
Absolutely. When you're talking, I edit all the bits that you talk. And if you actually watch it back, it's just me that talks the whole time.
I've never watched one of our outros.
Well,
I just believe in us. I believe
if you
in
do a good job, then I will have to edit it. So go ahead
Okay.
and do a good job.
Thanks for tuning in this week. See, I don't like being put on the spot.
Why?
I
You're
don't
made
know.
for this.
What do you say? How do you
ahead.
outro?
You say all the things you've been thankful for throughout the episode, what people have done great, how they've supported, and how they can better our experience on the platforms. Go.
Thanks for tuning in this week on Let's Be Serious. We will be back in your inbox next week, same time, same place,
How do we get in their inbox?
via email.
No.
Nope.
If they turn on post notifications.
Post notifications.
Carry on.
We are going to find you in your inbox next week, same time, same place. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Nope, not Facebook. Twitter. Nope, not X or Twitter. Where can they listen to us? Apple Music. Nope. Apple Podcasts. Spotify.
Yep.
Music.
Yep.
And I think I got all of them.
Yeah. And anything you'd like people to do? Comments.
Oh, I'd love for you to comment and
Share to a
like,
friend.
share to a friend.